I sent you that clip today of that fellow. He was taking the bark off a tree in the jungle with his teeth.
Yeah,
like a Labrador.
Did you see what I responded with?
Yeah, that was great. It was just this jungle man, and he was like using his front like teeth to like top to bottom scrape bark off of a tree in the jungle to collect it for God knows what. Probably for his toothache. Probably fixes that.
Something that could be done with any Stone Age tool.
Yeah.
He was doing with his teeth. Or your
hands. Like a hardy tree. You needed a stoner. Maybe a metal tool.
Or you need a fucking retard to drag his teeth.
Do you remember the guy? Remember the guy like years ago who went to Sentinel Island as kind of a gag, and he brought them a Diet Coke? Well, that was a different guy. This other guy did it as like a social media stunt. He was like, "I'm going to take the people of Sentinel Island a Diet Coke."
Yeah, like
and
North Sentinel Island.
What's that?
North Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes. I don't know if he got the Coke delivered, but apparently there's like a 5-mile buffer zone around that island that it's illegal to even go into. And he definitely did that. He's been sitting in, I think it's India, an Indian prison for like at least a year waiting on his trial for going to that island.
That's rough, but also if I were to pick any prison that I think as an inmate I could alpha, it's an Indian prison. It's a bunch of 5'4" guys. They're very weak physically. Did you there was a study done where they did grip strength between men and women in different nations. Indian men were a tremendous outlier as far as being weak with grip strength. Indian men have a lower grip strength than Polish women. And so I would take my chances there. Like, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm a pretty big guy. I feel like I could dominate an Indian prison. Okay. Unless they all come at me doing, jujitsu or whatever they do.
They don't know anything.
No chance. Yeah.
it would be like fighting. I'm fighting off like nameless Draugr, not even restless Draugr, just regular Draugr the whole time.
I guess I like your chances, like compared with other places to go to prison, I suppose. Although like those dudes in South America are little too, but they're fucking rowdy. It seems like
those boys are rowdy. I don't want to tango with those boys.
It seems like when someone is smaller, then they've kind of lived with that their whole life and built up some calluses because of it. There's been plenty of big dudes that thought they were going to mess with this little guy. And so some of those dudes are hard as fucking nails and are about like cutting you or stabbing you or something like that. I don't know. You don't want to get shanked in an Indian prison. I guarantee it gets infected.
Oh my God. It would probably be a knife that they froze and it's made of poo or something. Like, I don't know what they would.
My shit saber.
Well, I wouldn't fuck with an Equatorian, but I would fuck with an Indian. I feel like I could handle myself in Indian prison, but not in Equatorian prison.
I think so too. South America just seems sketchy to me. I'm afraid of those guys.
Get along.
Whenever I see that El Salvadorian prison with those MS-13 guys like behind the bars, they look like hungry animals. I don't go there. Those guys look terrifying.
No, I would be I feel I would immediately have to make friends. Where I'd be like, "Do you guys like impressions?" Like, if not, I'll just stay on my bunk. No worries, no problem. No problem here. You boys run the shit. Yeah. I wouldn't like that. Indian prison. I think I could become the king of Indian prison.
Really?
I think any of us could.
I think so too.
We're all tall. We're all large. Like those guys are 5'4".
I think they're gonna stab you, dude. I think they're gonna fucking stab you. But I see your point. You'd definitely be the biggest and the baddest, but you'd be so likely to get ganged up on. Like you can only take some. Yeah. We do that thing. Like how many 7-year-olds can you take?
Enough.
How many underfed Indian prisoners can you take? Because I bet they've got as many as it takes.
They definitely do. It's fucking India. India is like like an Indian prison has to be like one of those games where there's a never-ending flow of enemies.
It's like that Ron White joke. I don't know how many of them it would have took to whoop my ass, but I knew how many they was gonna use.
Yeah. Well, I'm imagining they've got a knife. All right, you're in an Indian prison. They come up, they're attempting to stab you. You hit them with one of these. They're swinging the knife right here, well within arm's reach. We're tall guys. You got
disarm the perp.
Yeah, left hand, grab knife, stab.
I'm glad they confronted us on gentlemanly terms and told us on guard and didn't just jab us between the 5th and 6th rib in the shower.
Well, the bad news, Kyle, is that we die of dysentery.
I feel like they would wet my ass up, brother.
I feel like he deserves it though. Like to be honest though, like he kind of deserves it, because if you go to that island and you drop off some disease, like it would probably wipe them all out. I think that's happened before. Like they wouldn't be able to survive.
Disease against India?
No, a disease against the people on that island. That uncontacted tribe.
The Sentinel Island.
Yeah, the consequences of him going there could have been their extinction almost.
Sneeze on the Sentinel Island.
El Salvador. They had like the worst gang problem in the on the globe, like gang violence. And then the leader of El Salvador was like, "We're going to," I don't know if he sounds like this. "We are going to throw them all in jail." And then he threw them all in jail. And if you've seen their like crime graphs, their violent crime, it's like a cliff, just 80%. To straight fall down. It turns out you lock all those people up, it stops happening. Like,
and murders in particular went down like a tremendous amount.
Yeah,
I saw it on Reddit.
They showed how to solve it.
Where's this? I was in El Salvador. I was reading the comments on Reddit. It's this picture of this room full of El Salvadorian prisoners, and they're all gang members. They all have gang.
Don't they have the videos of them all like in like lines?
Yeah, that's. And they call this guy a fascist. It's ridiculous. He's getting rid of crime.
I mean, he rounded them up without. Like, he was just like, "Go get them all." Look, how do we know? You know.
Yeah, how do you know? I don't know, man. It's the guys with a bunch of skulls fucking spray painted on their face.
I don't know. It's the guy who on their forehead it says "Murder Lords" in a tattoo. You'd lock that guy up, and like when I saw the picture of all of them locked up, I did not see any haphazard accountants who were on their way to work who were swept up in this. No,
there's just one guy in a suit and tie going, "Hey, what the hey?"
Dude, they were shooting 1,000 on there.
There wasn't like a Jerry Smith in the group with like a suit and tie, looking confused amongst. No, they all look the same down there for whatever reason. They've all got the exact amount of Spanish in them. They're like very short. They all got the shaved head, probably because the prison shaves their heads for lice. But they all got the shaved head, and they're all tatted the fuck up. And they sit them in the most humiliating way. They're all like on their knees with their hands behind their back, but behind their back. But the guy behind them is so close that their hands are in his balls, like cupping that guy's balls. And they have them like in these rows. Everybody's on their knees, but slid right up behind one another. So the guy behind you's balls are in your hands, and it's just. Must be 500 of them in the room, and I'm thinking like, man, if this place caught on fire, they'd never get them all up.
I don't think they're concerned with that. I think they're like, we're getting rid of violent crime no matter what.
And then I thought, I bet they made them get all out of their cells and get in this awful position just for the picture I'm looking at. Fuck yeah, I love El Salvador.
What it shows to me is that what we need in America, easily 8 to 10 times as many jails. We septuple the amount of jails, then we can fix it right.
I disagree. I look forward to when we drop the whole pretense. I look forward.
Prisons are cuddly.
Yeah, they're intimate. That guy doesn't have pants on. That guy's bottomless.
Wait, not his choice.
Right on the right.
No, that's the other guy's leg. I thought that was.
There's one naked guy slips in. He's like, "Ooh, I'm having the time of my life."
Can you go back? I really thought there was a naked guy.
No, that was my mistake. It's the other guy's leg.
You need to explain it to me because I can't unsee it.
Yeah, it's like one of those patterns, though. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. See, you can see the knee of that guy bending.
The elephant has 8 legs.
I see that knee.
No, the other one behind it. That one. Yeah,
I see the guy
knee.
behind him. You can see his pants. His shorts. I see. Yeah. Thank you.
But look at the tats, right? Like there's no accountants mixed in, man. I'm sorry. They're all scary tats too.
Like. They're probably from Jersey.
They got crying women tattoos.
Circling the one guy without any tattoos.
his whole face is a dragon, dude.
Yeah. You like move around. That guy's gonna stand up.
Death mask.
Yeah, he's gonna stand up and have fucking SS.
That one guy was the best. They're batting 900. Not
yeah.
Hey,
fuck these people. I don't care.
The thing is, though, we could never do this in America because, like, everybody would cry about, civil rights. Because, like, here's the thing: all these guys like have genuine fear that like the guards are going to beat the shit out of them. And in America, they would know, like, oh, the guards can't touch me, so I'll just be an asshole, and I'm not going to get in the line, and I'm not going to squat down or whatever else.
Maybe we hire some El Salvadorian guards
and then S on his ear.
All these guys have definitely watched another guy like them have his fucking face.
Why would you have Danny Trejo now? How did Danny Trejo work his way in?
Hey,
that's racist.
I'm mostly just an actor. he's being
fucking San Quentin. He did time.
Penguin March.
They saw him walking around and they went, "He's one of them. Bring him in."
No, I'm just shooting another movie.
El Salvador, but that's not related to the politician that just got elected, right?
No, that Argentina's that.